craftsmanship, heritage is, let's say, the foundation. And the question is, what luxury for Gaggenau is about. Luxury is an interesting thing. It's a concept where the recipient gets an experience. You have to create some extraordinary efforts to do things. It has to be, from a social perspective, extraordinary. And then you come into a state of mind, into an emotion of joy. And in an aesthetic way, we are very minimalistic, essential, focused on what is really relevant in order to bring the function alive.
I'm studying at the current status, having a look on the current products, trying to figure out what was good, what can be improved, what are the wishes of the customer. We are listening to the customer, and of course that has all influence on the first sketches I'm doing.
The cooking culture is going more to the home, and it's more integrating into architecture. The downdraft solutions are perfect because it all blends in. Sometimes there is surprisingly things that also will reshape how we think the kitchen in the future.
So Gaggenau was in Europe the first supplier of these downdraft ventilations. We started with these products in the middle of the 70s because it made sense, especially in bigger kitchen, in open kitchens, not to have a cooker hood in front of your head where you want to cook with friends, maybe together you can communicate over the cooktop. So with the tendency of kitchens getting more and more open and more islands, and had more and more impact on these products.
When you also think about the installation that we have here in Milan, it's all about these opposites, about these poles, about different things, about heat and cold. And I think that drives us a little bit, that you have this kind of heritage and that you have this traditional materials on the one hand. Maybe you can touch a knob, very tangible. It's made out of stainless steel. Steel is still the material we used back in the days as a forge, but behind there's a lot of technology and sensors and things to ensure that you have this perfect tool for cooking.
For me, the kitchen is the center of the home, and being able to cook in the center of the kitchen is really important. Even in my restaurant, there is no wall, it's a big window. It's very much that kind of the epicenter of the home, to be able to entertain and speak to people as you're cooking. It's really something that is, to me, something that's part of a show. Cooking should be in front of everyone and not hidden away in the corner.
The kitchen, at the end, it's a room in a living space. It's a functional room which over the centuries developed itself. In today's times, people have a lot of social interactions in the kitchen. And we are about professional cooking. But in an aesthetic way, it has to be integrated seamlessness. We have a certain kind of aesthetic behind it. But if you need us, we are there in an extraordinary as well professional performancing way.